like-minded individuals who believe that in America we have put corporations before people, and we're here to try and reverse the tide and put people first. People before profits, people before corporations. It's an indefinite stay until we get what we want, which is we're going to need a lot more support from students and people out there listening, and we're coming up with our principles of solidarity and our demands, and we're looking for more support from people out there, and we're going to put our demands forth and hopefully get some action taken.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Yeah! Come on, sing with it. Here we go.
We're here saying that we represent the 99% of the people who are misrepresented in our economy against the 1% that control our economy and have a heavy influence in our government. And what we're saying is that these big bankers, these large corporations and energy corporations, and the people who do business on Wall Street who are paying zero taxes, they need to pay their fair share.
Punish Wall Street, not the workers. Bail out families, not the bankers. Make jobs, not wars, tax the millionaires. So we occupy for change. We're marching to the beat of Occupy Wall Street. We're here to shout, we've been left out, we're turning up the heat.
They're doing a great thing down there, and they're getting more and more support, and it's so bizarre, so strange to me that the wealthy decided to overplay their hand like this. They were doing so well, and being actually quite happy about it. Wasn't enough though. For the new rich, it wasn't enough. The new rich got rich off money, not off an idea that they had, not off an invention, not off their sweat and their labor. They got rich off other people's money that they decided to play with like they were in a casino. They decided to make money off money. We've raised a generation now of young people where what's held up as idols on the business news channels and on the internet are the people who've gotten rich off money, making money off money, making money off money, making money off money. So it's only about whatever morning that's going to happen, or we wake up and we say, that's it, it's over, I'm getting involved, and I'm getting 10 of my neighbors to get involved. You know, at that point, it's over for them.
We are
things have really blown into a massive success. This is just the beginning too. I think it's just going to catch across the country like wildfire. Just we make too much sense for it to not. I know I'm not arguing with you guys. I know you understand that, but this just makes too much sense to not make sense. Does that make any sense? People are getting poorer and poorer in this country. Everyone can feel it. Everyone senses something's wrong. A lot of people don't really know what's wrong. They see this on TV. Finally, we got TV coverage, because when you guys were here, we had no coverage. So they look at the TV, and maybe a decent percentage said, "Hey, you know, they got something. they're making sense.
Last week has seen a major surge in the number of people joining, and in the attention being paid.
Why wouldn't that get extensive news coverage?
Weekend in Seattle, Denver, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Boston, as well as a few other
2,000
cities.
people gathered in protest in Sydney's financial hub as part of the Occupy protests taking place around the world.
I'm here at Zuccotti Park with my friend Greg. Now, who is this 99 cents? Is he a brother of Chocolate Face 50 cents? Thank you very much. Thank you.
We're on our way, glory, hallelujah. We're on our way.
Hey, guys, you can't block the sidewalk.
So if somebody from CNN comes up to you and says, I don't know what your demands are, you just go right back to the title, Occupy Wall Street. To live here together, to be here together, to feed each other, to make media together, to make life together, to make art together here in the shadows of this symbolic, the mysterious financial instruments and CEOs up in these modernist squares. My group, the Stop Shopping Church, we've been arrested in banks. I was in a trial this week for performing in a bank lobby. We've been in that Bank of America right there, exorcising the cash machines of that Bank of America. You have to be very direct. You have to go to the banks, you have to sing and preach and drive the demons out of the cash machines, and then you have to talk to the people who work there, because a lot of them have no idea that they're financing the poisoning of the earth.
All we're doing here is thinking about the future of the country. And, it might be a little bit of a nuisance to the local community because this has now turned from just a slab of concrete, the most boring park in the city, to the most exciting place in the city. So, they can consider that a development project, just like any of these other freedom towers and stuff. The real freedom is right here. We're the ones thinking. This is like a live, living think tank. And it's I love this place. It's really beautiful, and we're coming up with ideas on how to solve our futures and action. The police brutality is definitely strengthened. We can thank the NYPD for all these people and for any press at all. They really put us on the map. Thank you, NYPD. You guys are great.
This action was taken at this time of the day to reduce the risk of confrontation in the park and to minimize disruption to the surrounding neighborhood. From the beginning, I've said that the city has two principal goals: guaranteeing public health and safety and guaranteeing the protesters' First Amendment rights. The police department routinely keeps members of the press off to the side when they're in the middle of a police action. It's to prevent a situation from getting worse and to protect the members of the press.
Eventually, turn into a confrontation. Sounds like a lot of people want to stay. That's okay. However, there are a lot of really fucking asshole cops. We're going to kick our asses.
There's no reports that I know of anything other than the kind of professionalism that you would expect from the world's greatest police department. I just once again wanted to thank the uniform agencies of this city who performed exactly the way you would expect them.
It's 5:30 now. Me and Peter are here. Hi, Mom. We've been arrested, probably because we had our cameras on us. We're in the back of a police van, and they're most likely going to delete this footage, but it's okay because I've emailed it to myself. More to come.
Oh, please!
Someone's cuffs are cutting off your circulation.
Can I just get my stuff back?
Please, can you leave?
I just tried to cross the road.
It's about 6 o'clock. We're still in the van. The handcuffs aren't getting any looser. I'm not sure where we're going, but I probably won't make it to class. Sorry, Julie.
Oh, no doubt. I just got pulled off the street for doing absolutely nothing, and I got arrested. God bless America.
Thank you so much. The biggest help would be if the 99% of America, realized they were the 99%. Even if 50% of them realized they were the 99%, it would be an unstoppable movement. These guys already spent all our bailout money. They don't know what they're doing. They're just printing dollars.
400 of the wealthiest Americans have more combined wealth than the combined wealth of 150 million Americans. That is not called a democracy. Democracy implies some sort of equality, some sort of egalitarianism. I'm not saying that every piece of the pie has to be the same exact slice. But we are way beyond that, aren't we?
When everyone realizes that all they're doing is printing dollars and the dollar has no value, the dollar's going to fall. And we're not going to be able to get out of that.
So the good news is that as long as we still have some threads of our democracy left, as long as that Constitution remains intact, it says that each one of us in this room have the same number of votes as everyone down on Wall Street. One per person. And they can buy as many candidates as they want. But their hand is not on our hand in the voting booth. And when we can get that message out to so many millions who have given up, or who have been connived and deceived because of their own ignorance, if we can get that message out, that is the worst nightmare for the 400.